speaking to Richard, he says it's difficult to read Saints at the moment, but it's always a tough place to go and get a result in it. Saints.
Yeah, I think obviously they're a grand final side last year, and they're always thereabouts. So I think the last few games, I think they've been a little bit up and down, but I suppose we've got to be out there doing our best to give them a good run, and I think we've trained hard all week, so hopefully we can do that.
Have you found the week off to be beneficial, do you think, or would you rather just carried on and got a game in?
I think because we won against Salford, I think that probably was a good confidence boost, even though the second half wasn't ideal. I think whenever you go into a week off, you need to have a win the week before, and I think that because we did that, it's probably a good thing. So time will tell, but hopefully come Friday we'll give them a good run and get those 2 points because we need them.
Yeah. How much of a confidence boost was Saints? Because it was a bit hairy towards the end, mate, wasn't it? But it was kind of managed to get the result. Was that a shot in the arm, do you think, for the team?
I think it's been very similar for our whole year.
Yeah.
I think we've been a little bit up and down, but at times we've proven, against Warrington, we probably should have won. Catalans, we're thereabouts, but we just can't put the whole 80 in them. In the Challenge Cup we were up on Leeds, so it's just we've got to play for that full 80 minutes. But that's footy. That's why Leeds are quality side. They come back and say it's going to be no different.
What do you put that down to then, Tim? Is it kind of just a bit of lack of confidence? Is it lads getting used to each other? What do you think it is?
I think it's just an attitude thing. I think if you can play well for 40 minutes, you can play well for 80. So I think it's probably more an attitude thing from all us blokes in the team. We've been prepared well, so we've done a fair bit over the week, fitness-wise and all that sort of stuff, and get ourselves ready for this game. But when you hit that pitch, it's more an attitude thing, I suppose.
And what do you think of is the confidence? Within the camp, are the lads really confident going into this weekend's game? There's no confidence issues there.
No, definitely. I think that's probably our least. I think every time we train really well. Like I said, I think we've just got to put the whole 80 minutes together instead of just bits and bats. But I think if we can do that, like against Catalans, I think against Catalans we probably dropped off a little about 10-15 minutes and they put some points on us. So we haven't really put a whole 80 minutes together this year, so if we can do that, I think we can give them a good run.
What about your own form this season? Have you been pleased with where you've fitted in?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's been a little bit up and down, but that's probably similar to the side, I think. So, mate, I'm happy with the way things are going. I speak to Rich a fair bit, and hopefully he's happy with the way things are going as well. So, mate, I'm enjoying my time, which is the main thing, and hopefully these next probably 5 or 6 games we can get a few good wins and really give us a good crack at the 8. I know it's a tough ask, but stranger things happen.
Have you found the setup here a lot different, obviously, to your time at Wigan and your second stint? Have you found it completely different this time around, or pretty much the same? Or?
Well, mate, when I was at Wigan, I was only 22 years old, and I was in a different headspace, mate. I've got a missus now, so I've got a kid, I've got another one on the way, so it's completely different. Enjoying everyone's company here. Rich is a great coach. I know Glenn and Webby from my days at Para, so it was pretty familiar as soon as I got here. So they've all welcomed me. I know a lot of the players. It's been really good, actually.
Yeah. What's your impression with the Super League in general compared to your time at the NRL? How do you sort of see the differences between?
Yeah, I think it's definitely, since the last time I was here, it's definitely picked up.
Yeah.
I know that for sure. It's always really attacking over here, but I think in saying that, the defence has got a lot better as well. I think you just got to look at last year when I suppose England played Australia. They're the 2 quality sides, and New Zealand weren't thereabouts. So they're definitely picking it up. So we just got to fold in and hopefully we can get a few wins and be there at the end of the year.
Have you found it more competitive then this time round? Have you found that because it seems to be that a few years ago it was the same teams getting the same results. This time round seems to be a bit more of a level playing field, isn't it? There's not much difference between the teams throughout Super League, really, isn't there?
Yeah, well, I suppose you've got to, like I said before, when we play it right, we give some good size, good matches. But if we don't do that, then things happen. So we just got to keep doing what we know we can do, and hopefully challenge those sides like St Helens this Friday night, and hopefully we can sneak up on them and get those 2 points off them.
Have you found that you've been playing better against the better sides now? Do you think you pick yourselves up?
Yeah, I think like I've said, Warrington, Catalans, they're all the top 4, top 6 sides, and but in saying that, Castleford and all them on their day, you got the Rangies and Craig Gow down at London, mate, they're all got quality sides. So it's just, I think it's whenever a team puts a good 80 minutes together, they go well.
Yeah.